Alright guys, y'all are about to find out why I really dislike driving the UDR. Driving it's fun, however if you break it, you're going to be wrenching for a while. And I broke something. I didn't break it. Actually, Jared Wiggins broke it. He was driving my UDR the other day in the UDR video. I'll put a link to that video in the description below. But it lost front wheel drive at the end of that session. So I think I know what it is, and I'm not looking forward to replacing it. The truth is, I would have probably paid someone to do this for me, but I feel like that was kind of like copping out for an RC YouTuber to have someone else work on his RC stuff. So I'll work on it myself. See? It's just freewheeling. This is what I think I broke. I think I broke the front center drive shaft. I heard this is kind of a fragile part on the truck, and you need to upgrade it to the metal one. So this is the metal one. The question is, how do we get to it? I'm hoping that I can get to all of it by just taking this bottom panel off. However, talking to a few guys who've done it before, they said you cannot, but we're going to see how far we can get by just taking this bottom panel off. If I have to take the body off, it's automatically like probably 12, 15 screws. Luckily, I have this nice pretty cow RC mat to organize all my screws. We're going to count the screws because it's going to be a lot. Alright, that is 7. Plate should come off. Oh. 8, sorry. I might be able to remove the entire transmission with 4 screws here. Let me disconnect the rear drive shaft real quick. I took this plate off. Let me show you what it looks like too. Alright, that's what it looks like with that bottom panel off. I think I can just take, I hope I can just take these 3 screws out and that will loosen transmission where I can get to that drive shaft. If that's the case, that's good. I still might have to take the body off though to take the top panel off to get the front part of the drive shaft assembly off. We'll find out here in a second. Alright, so I can move the transmission. However, it will not come out because the wires for the motor are holding it in. I could try to pull the wires out, but it's not in a good position. Yeah, so I thought I could just remove these screws off the bottom too and just get the motor out. That's not happening either. I think the body's gonna have to come off. Dang it. $14 screws. No, there's 8, 12 screws to get the body off. There we go. All right. I'm going to take this rear fan thing off. I don't know if this is helping any. Actually, it might, because now I can get to the motor wires. Golly! The screws that hold the cage on. Ball driver. RC Box Club. Man, these are going to be a pain in the butt to get back in. I don't even think that was necessary. Actually, maybe. I don't know. Even if I get these motor wires, I don't know how I'm going to get them back on. I got a bunch of screws down here. Alright. There. Okay. Good news. It definitely broke the front drive shaft. Now, the bad news is, how do I get to the front part of that front drive shaft? Alright, I got the shaft out. Here's the front part of the shaft, and then the rear part of the shaft is on. Uh-oh. Okay. I thought I was going to take the transmission apart to get that out. That would have really sucked. Okay. Got the drive shaft out. We're good there. Now the problem is to get the drive shaft out, I have to basically pop it out of a hole on the bottom of the chassis. I'm going to show you. You can kind of see it. Right there, there's a hole in the bottom of the chassis where you have to put that drive shaft in and hope that you line it up with the front diff. Let's count how many screws I have out right now. We got 4 here, 39 screws out so far that I can count. Alright, lining up this front drive cup is a pain in the butt. Alright, I should, if I'm good enough, I should be able to just lower. No! Oh, I think I got it. Oh. Alright, that's in there. Thank God for my 2.0 ball driver. Whew, okay. That's good. Let's flip her around. Golly. I don't know where all these transmission screws. I thought I got the hard part done. But now I have to line up the front drive shaft to go inside the little cups. And I can't see in there. But I have this handy dandy headlamp from Cow RC that I got a while back. Alright, now I can see. Golly. Oh no, please don't fall out. Come on. What is it stopping on? Come on. You just got to believe. There. Oh. Oh. Do not move. I think it's in there, guys. Oh, the transmission's back in. Alright, we're making good progress now. Alright guys, another hurdle. I can't get the motor wires in. Like, I can't plug them up, so I'm hoping I can move this, the guides inside a little bit, and just enough to get the motor wires in. That is definitely a hope. It's not looking promising. Oh my god. No! I can't get my hand. Yeah, stay like that. I can't get my hand in here to plug the motor wires. My hands are too big. Okay. Got one. Holy moly. I'm taking the top of this cage off. I think that will help. Yes, it will help. I lost count of the amount of screws, guys. This is just freaking bananas. Now I can definitely get my hands in here. Push these wires together. Wires are in. I'm like losing my voice over here. Alright guys, all I have to do is put the body back on. So that took about an hour. Maybe a little more than an hour. That's with me not really knowing what I'm doing. I'm just kind of just taking stuff apart that I think I need to take apart. I think I took maybe 6 screws off that I didn't need to take off. But I think we're good. I think. Where'd I put my remote? Found it. Please, it should work just fine. Oh yeah. We are good. Okay. Oh, I gotta just put the body back on. But I'll say if you want to work on a UDR, make sure you have a really good 2.0 ball driver. Also, that front drive shaft is definitely weak. I mean, it just twisted. This is the front drive shaft. I mean, it just basically just twisted off. So go ahead and replace that if you're going to go ahead and take the thing apart. But whew, that was a pain. And that's why I don't like driving the UDR. Because if you break it, it could cost you an hour and a half.